Hey all, welcome to Bro Billionaire. Good evening. How was your day? Today we had a perfect range bound day. And what I'm going to bring you today, I'm starting for next 3 days an educational series on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Of course, it's just a name change, but the price action remains same across all instruments, currencies, forex, right? So if you're one of those guys who trades on different instruments, forex, or bitcoins, cryptos, right? Still, you can watch this. But what I'm going to teach you, I'm going to teach you both pivots, Camarilla pivots, and the price action candles, the four important types of secret of pivot boss candles, and you can see every day in and out. I'll be doing this only for next 3 days because I see there are genuine people who really wants to trade and how to read the market. Right now, what you're seeing currently, you're seeing uh, the standard pivots with CPR, previous day high, previous day low, the green dots, the yellow dots are previous week high, previous week low. That's wrong. I'm not using weekly pivots. I'm not using monthly pivots. No, we don't need that. That is redundant for daily intraday point of view, right? Let's, without wasting time, let's go ahead. This is Nifty. Now, what happens today, this morning? This is a very strong um, candle on the opening 5 minutes. This is the previous day high as well as R1. Price opens, quickly drops. Am I telling you to take a trade in first 5 minutes? Definitely not. These are options, right? Definitely not. You wait for first 5 minutes and then the next 5 minutes you can definitely take the trade. Suppose if you're a very high risk taker, you can take the trade here and see, keep your stop loss above R1. But on what basis you're going to keep it? Are you going to keep it, you're going to wait for first 5 minutes to close or to take the stop loss, or you're going to enter and exit in between 5 minutes? So these are the disciplines. If you want to follow one discipline, if you're taking a trade before 5 minutes close and you're exiting the trade before 5 minutes closes, follow that only. This is a game of probability. Please understand there are equal chances of winning as well as losing. Now, similarly, if you want to follow, enter a trade based on 5 minutes close and exit a trade based on 5 minutes close, which I prefer to follow that only. All right, now quickly. Now this is a R1 is a resistance. Why? Because it's a previous day high as well. Now, when this 5 minutes drops, what do you see? How was it yesterday? Now, yesterday, after market falling, we saw a very tight range bound, right? This very tight range bound is captured in the form of pivot, central pivot, very narrow pivot, high probability of trend. Now, if this bias was strong or if the support was strong, just to show you, I'm going to mark it here. This is, I'm talking about this particular range. If this support was strong, the CPR should have stopped the candle. Since it was a narrow CPR, the CPR did not have any energy. It broke straight away. And your immediate trade was close of first 5 minutes. So once you enter here, you could have kept a stop loss above the CPR or above this previous range, and then you could have followed here. This trade gave around 35 to 40 points. Now watch what happens here. Now this is, excuse me, S1. Now near S1, if S1 breaks, smart money enters. It came, it faced a little resistance and then broke S1, right? It broke S1 here. But after a break of S1, the next candle did not give a follow through, right? But the next candle went very down and then immediately snapped back. This candle alone gave around 25 points. I think overall there was around more than 50 points, 1:2, if you had kept 25 points as stop loss. But what kind of candle is this? Now, this candle is an engulfing candle. I mean, in terms of the high and low of this, it went down first, then snapped back, went up, and somewhere it became a doji kind of candle. But watch here on the right hand side. When you see on the right hand side, this is a clear, strong green body with a long wick at the bottom. And again, this is A week to week engulfing. Now, what kind of candle is this from Secret of Pivot Boss? It is an outside reversal, which means the candle went down outside of this candle first to see whether there are any more sellers. Now, since it did not see any sellers, it snapped back. When you see this outside reversal candle, it's a very important price action decision. It is not just a candle, it's an important price action decision where price can go upside. What happened was a roller coaster, maybe because of RBI event, but still nevertheless this single candle alone went and broke R1 here, right? Now I'm going to show on the 5 minutes candle. It broke the R1. After breaking the R1, this candle again went high, right? Before becoming a green red candle, this was a green candle above previous day high, above R1, above day's high. So there was no bias left. It immediately snapped back. And watch here, when you see this from last 2 days point of view, this is only for experienced people will understand. This is a range. The moment it came back, you know, it's very difficult and challenging to pick up the range, but this price action was a very strong negative price action where market went down. I anticipated somewhere about CPR, market can pull back, and I even gave a call if at all, if there is any bias left here, they should start buying here. But this entire move gave only around 10 points, 9 to 10 points, not more than 10 points. Such was the premium erosion. Now what happens here? You see, this is an outside reversal candle. The high and low is engulfing. Now, what do you see here? This candle. Now, when it comes here, this becomes the resistance. This entire thing becomes the resistance, right? The wick, and this becomes the resistance. It's a strong wick. And from the bottom, this becomes this wick I'm talking about. This wicks become buying zone. Okay, let me make it more darker. Right, can you see that? This becomes the sell zone, because last 2 days it's selling. That's exactly happened right this morning, because on Tuesday market showed very big candle. Again on Wednesday, very big candle, same area, sell zone acting as a resistance. Now again, this is an established selling zone. Now what do you expect here? We just want to see a price action. Now here you're seeing a price action outside reversal. Watch this one. After market testing, now this kind of pin bar at the top is a weak. It shows the sign of weakness, then a kind of doji, and then this is an outside reversal. Although little small, but week to week engulfing. So price went up, then became a red candle, similar to the bottom one. So here market spent some time and just boomed. Now after breaking, some of us may think this might act as a support. Fair enough, it can act as a support, but it's a probability game. If you have entered, either you go for 1:1 or 1:2 or scalping. Suppose if you're a long trader, watch this. You have a weak reversal and then a doji. Now this doji is broken downside. So this is a decision making. Now once this decision is made, right, do you want to depend on this decision? Yes, because this is where the candles buying was there. Now after this price rejection, you had a strong red candle breaking this, which indicated a very strong momentum, and this candle alone gave around 35 points, guys. 35 points, guys. And also remember, I told in the morning, suppose if you are on a Bro Billionaire channel, this was a wick rejection after the outside reversal candle. I had very clearly called out, if these wicks are taken out by a green candle, confidently enter for long. Not sure how many of you entered, but I asked confidently enter long. Now this gave almost around 65, 70 points because it was a very rapid move. Now hope, I mean, these are the candles from pivot boss candle. There are only 4 type. Outside reversal you saw today, right? You saw outside reversal, you saw wick reversal, and then how to read this price action. This is strong Morobuzo kind of candle near resistance, near previous day high. Instead of a follow up, you have a very strong green candle. So this was a strong selling point, and this at the same selling point we had outside reversal, market went down. Now quickly we'll go for Bank Nifty. Do you see we are not using any moving average, anything. We are just using simple price action with standard pivots. What happens here? This again a very narrow CPR. So market, what happened yesterday? Same selling zone, sell zone. Market went down. So here resistance is broken. So you will enter here. This is the top. This can pose as a resistance, which is captured by the central CPR range. Same kind of price action. You have a big doji, but on a 15 minutes, it's a kind of pin bar. This is a rejection bar. Price has been rejected here, not an outside reversal. On bank, it is a rejection bar. Now after rejection, market went down. It's the same kind of price action similar to Nifty, came down. What kind of price action you see here at the top? Now this particular price action is nothing but a hanging man price action. This is what you guys call, right? You have a green doji and this red bar is closing below this green. So below R2 pivot, you had a very strong price action to go down. See here, watch this too. The top hanging man is good one, and the follow-up hanging man here is again, these hanging bands are nothing but when you combine all these three, they are a rejection. It's a wick reversal or a pin bar. You can call it as a pin bar. It forms a pin bar. From top to bottom, you have a small body similar to this particular pin bar. And then just market went down. Near previous day high, it started taking support. Now quickly we'll go to Camarilla pivots. Wow, a lot of people know what are Camarilla pivots. Now see here, above R4 breakout, below R4 sell, below R3 clearly sell. S3 is buy, S4 is buy, below S4 is a breakout. Now I have explained you all the price action. Now watch here, below R4, below previous day high, what do you think? It is a sell zone. You need not watch the previous. Because of this price action, these Camarilla pivots are formed today. It's a sell zone, clearly sell zone. Now in this sell zone, market went down, broke R3. What do you think here? When it breaks R3, it will come to S3. S3 also break. Now near you have an outside reversal candle. See here, near below S3, again sell. Once above S3 was bought, straight away market went to R4. The breakout failed and market slowly came down. It is the same price action which I explained on floor pivot, outside reversal. Market faced some support or support near R3. Once R3 sell zone was broken, market straight away came down. Very simple, isn't it? Camarilla pivots. Similarly, let's see how Bank Nifty played. Now you don't need anything on pivots, guys. You can watch 20 SMA and 5 EMA if you're a scalper. Only scalpers will need that. But suppose if you're taking long trades, long trade means either go for stop loss or 1:1, 1:2. Now, very interesting. R4, below R4 sell, below R3 sell, S3 is a buy zone, above S4 is a buy zone. Big doji. Above R3 is buy, above R4 is buy. Above R4 is a breakout. Now, if you're trading in Bank Nifty, this was a breakout which went down near R5. It faced resistance. Now, see here how clearly it has formed near R5. You have the evening star, which was a clear indication that market can go down. And after that, once below this R4, you know it's a sell zone. Below R3, R5, below R5 itself, below R4 itself, below R3 itself. Where will you find the support? Near S3 and S4. That's exactly where it found the support. Now, if you want to watch this, you can watch this. Suppose what I'll be doing here is tomorrow also. Today you saw wick reversals and then outside reversal candle. Go back and check this outside reversal decision making candle. Since last week we have this candle. Now entire last month we had this morning star, evening star candles. I'm sorry, the hanging man, if you call morning star and hanging man or evening star patterns are same for me. Go ahead and do a back testing. You will be baffled. You will not see anything. If you see this kind of price action, they are not candles, they are decision making candles where buyers or sellers will tell you which side price can move. That is where you need to go ahead and take the trade. Now here, this is some of the price action. You have a weak rejections near R. The price could have gone down. So the reason why I said after this rejection week, if a candle goes and closes above, is not only just R3, but the rejection of sellers has been decimated or overpowered by the buyers. So indicating that buyers are carrying more strength, hence price can go upside. So that is how you need to understand the price action. Hope this was useful. I'll be doing 2 more videos for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. If it can add any value in your trading journey, I'll be more than happy to share my way of trading and my knowledge based on price action and secret of pivot boss. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.